Yo, 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 what up, everybody?
Yo. Oh, hold on. Let me lock in real quick. Get on here. How are you, bro?
I'm great. Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Turn yourself down.
Laney. Laney in the building. What's good, Laney?
What's up?
With a functional camera this time, too.
Yes.
Word. You want to explain what happened? What happened?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happened?
Own up to it. Accept.
Yeah,
I
so
ain't gonna lie, this kind of crazy.
it is kind of wild. I used to work at a camera store, and I know about cameras and stuff, and I thought this HDMI cord right here was messed up, and it's not. And, yeah, the shutter speed was set to, like, 1/4, which makes it look like.
Word.
Yeah.
Super choppy.
Yeah, clap it up for that.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. That's right.
So, anyway, my mistake. It's working now.
Yeah, we on. We on now.
On the topic of mistakes, we can talk about March Madness, I guess.
Man.
Our Final Four prediction.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody saw this coming.
No way. Every time I pick a team, it's been wrong every time. Damn, congrats. Yep. Worst bracket ever. Worst year, I guess, to pick a team to win it because, I had no clue that these teams would be here. What about the foul call? Do you let the players, you know what I'm saying, handle that?
That's a play on.
That's a play on,
That's
right?
a play on, in my opinion. You cannot
Right.
determine who's going to the Final Four off of a call like that.
Feel me?
That's my opinion.
What you think?
But it is a foul, though, because then you got to think about it. Like, you're glass half full. Let me be glass half empty.
It is that type of situation.
Because the game is
sure.
tied,
Yeah.
right? And so as the buzzer expires and you're potentially, if you don't call that foul, you're preventing this team from
That's
getting
fair.
to the Final Four.
That's fair.
So, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm in that situation, I probably don't make the call.
Yeah.
Because I'm focused on the shot. Because the foul didn't occur anywhere around the elbow, right?
Word.
They called it on the push right here, the body or the forearm to the hip.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably wouldn't have called that because I wouldn't have been looking.
Word. Well, that's fair. I'm kind of with you, though. I think you play on. I think, to your point, I mean, I feel like it was makeable either way. I'm going to be real. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was a foul. Don't get me wrong. It was a foul. But I feel like those are the type of fouls that get missed all the time in games. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Like
absolutely.
little touch fouls like that. I don't want to call it a touch foul necessarily, but like those type of movements, you gonna miss a lot of those. Those are gonna be playing on anyways.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like in that case, I would have just left it up to the players, I think. But I get it.
Yeah.
Right call, wrong time, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I can kind of go back on my statement, I guess, about glass half empty because the game is tied. If you don't make the call, you go to overtime.
Yeah.
And both teams still have a chance.
Right. But I do get where you're coming from when you said that, though.
Right. Because if Creighton goes on a 15-2 run and blows San Diego State out, then obviously it's a different story. It's like, oh, well, this call was missed.
Yep, exactly. So it's like, you could have just called this. We would have been out of this situation. So it's like, I get it, but whatever.
You could have. Yeah. I don't know. It's a tough one. Let's talk about the Final Four briefly.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to the NBA because we had an NBA pod that was supposed to go live last Sunday, and for whatever reason, technical.
Pretty sure I probably am the one who messed it up.
Think so? I don't
So
think so,
I will
though.
be the one who takes blame. I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure.
know, because it worked for the live. So
Word.
we have audio right now. and
Sometimes, stuff like that just happens, though. You feel me? So I wouldn't even worry about it too much. We can talk some NBA right, in here. Y'all, share the pod real quick, man. Let people know we talking for a little bit. Get in here.
Yeah, y'all make sure and share it for us. I'm pretty proud. We're consistent. 3
Word.
Wednesdays in a row.
Nah, we
We
on.
clap it up for that.
You know what I'm saying? Our schedule's got to get a little better because, this is a late pod, but maybe that might turn into the vibe. Who knows?
Maybe so. Late night NBA talk. What's
something
better
like
than NBA TV or
You know what I'm saying?
ESPN, whatever, the Jump, whatever they got.
Word, yeah. All that week stuff. That
Y'all are just
political
watching for
stuff.
Rachel Nichols. Y'all know what you're doing, but she ain't on there anymore.
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
Final Four, right?
Oh yeah, Final Four. Back to Final Four. I'm
Who
down
you got?
to UConn.
I do too. They gonna lose probably since I said it though. Watch. UConn goes down 4 points. I'm like, God damn. But yeah, I think UConn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They look good. They look
Yeah.
good. And I don't feel as bad anymore. They beat the Razorbacks. They're beating everybody kind of like that.
They're
you feel
beating
me?
everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Buddy can shoot too. I don't
Jordan
know.
Hawkins.
Man, ain't got a strap.
Yeah, he does.
He got a strap, bro.
Unfortunately, I will say though, I think that UConn is the team right now because this is interesting to me. They have 3 players that are going to be observing Ramadan. So no food, no water as long as the sun's up.
Right.
That's tough. I know, obviously if they observe it every year, which I would imagine they do, they're used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're playing in the biggest game of your career with no energy, no hydration,
Right.
no food in your system, nothing.
It's tough.
And
different.
having 3 players that contribute, I think that if UConn hits a wall, like miraculously, this is where it happens.
I see.
I'll be honest with you, though. It doesn't look like they're hitting any wall anytime soon. They're beating folks by 30.
They are.
In the Elite 8 and the
They
Sweet
are.
16, they're beating folks by 30.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know the last team I've seen if anybody's ever done that. Truly. I don't know.
That's fair.
I will say, though, I think we would have matched up with Gonzaga very well.
I do
Same.
too.
I think the Hogs
Same.
could have won that game probably by 15.
Yeah. We give up leads. I'll give us a cool 8. We probably won by 8 or something like that, but a win nonetheless. I agree.
Yes.
I agree, bro.
And so obviously they had Julian Straw, their Timmy, Tank. That was pretty much who they had. And so I think we would have matched up really well with Gonzaga. So it doesn't surprise me that UConn blew them out the way that they did.
Same.
Very
For sure.
convincingly.
Yep. Nicely said.
But yeah, I don't see. I think the real national championship game is going to be Miami and UConn because it's on this side. Like that'll be the real one.
For real though. Yeah, I agree because that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. And it's like after that, whoever wins that will probably win the championship. You know what I'm saying? So, no, you're right though, because I like Miami too. I said that initially, but I didn't follow my gut. I didn't.
You
'Cause I
didn't
was
go
like,
with the gut.
I didn't, bro. I was like, man, it's something about Miami, bro. I like how they, they got that baby dinosaur. I've been saying baby dinosaur, bro. Man, cold. The man is nice.
They're tough, and I think honestly they match up with UConn pretty well.
They do.
Obviously, you've got Sonogo down there that you have to worry about. You're going to have to make Hawkins put it on the floor. There's a caveat to that because he can score off the bounce when he's coming downhill off of screens without the ball. So, like, if they set a backside screen and he's curling off of it, he catch it, couple dribbles, he can go by you.
Yeah.
ISO ball, though, I don't see him.
He ain't breaking down defenders.
He's not.
Like that.
Now, he can make tough shots because he has a really good shooting capability. But if you make him be an isolation scorer or you isolate him offensively, I think you even your chances out to win the game.
Okay.
But they're just a very complete team.
Yeah.
Miami is good, though. What were they down? How many were they down? Like 8?
I was just going to say 8, I think.
With like a minute and a half left and come back.
Fought back.
Like a 16-point swing.
It's something crazy, bro.
And
I'm not gonna
so
lie, I thought the game was over.
Me
I
too.
thought they had it.
We turned it off and then turned it's like, oh, man, Texas lost? What?
No.
Yeah, then we got the notification on the phone that Texas lost, and we were like, wait, what? We're
Man.
so confused. Like, what happened? And we went back and looked, and we were like, oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
what happened.
Fought back, bro.
Yeah.
Very resilient team, man.
Very.
They've been like that all year, though, really. I kind of kept a close eye on them. They be staying around, bro, dogging it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's them. That's them for sure.
Yeah, and that'll be the real national championship game. Obviously, FAU and San Diego State have a chance to do something that they've never done. By the way, if you look at like FAU's Wikipedia page,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy because it's like NCAA tournament appearances, 2022, 2023, round of 32, 23, Sweet 16,
Dang.
23,
Yeah.
Elite 8, 23, Final Four, 23. Everything is done this year,
Damn.
which is really cool to see. I hate that
That is dope, though.
they did beat Fairleigh Dickinson, which
And then tried to punch one at the end of the game.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was whack. That's
that
true.
was whack. But then they fought back against a good who'd they beat? They beat Tennessee and Kansas State.
I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
tough. That's a resilient team though.
For real, bro.
So
I didn't see that happening.
I mean, I guess my dark horse to pick, I don't know.
I'm going. My dark horse is going to be San Diego State because they beat Bama, and I truly wish, I wish them all the best.
Yeah.
I literally
good
don't
point.
care. If they win it all, I'll be happy. Like I really will. So
Word. They're not bad.
They're not terrible.
They're not. San Diego State got some dogs.
They do.
I really kind of hate to make the comparison, but it's almost like the way you watch their chaos. It's like a better scoring Mike Anderson team, like a Mike Anderson team at Arkansas.
I thought you was headed there for sure.
Not what he had at St. John's.
Word.
Because he had Darryl, Dusty, Jalen, Barford. Who else? Moses Kingsley, BP obviously was there under Coach A. It's like watching an Arkansas coached Mike Anderson team with some dogs.
Yeah.
He would bring the best out of them. I agree with you, Laney. They're probably my sleeper. I don't know. FAU, the moment may get too big for them. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure, but
I did not realize I have their Wikipedia pulled up. They're 35-3.
Yeah, FAU's
this year.
No, that's tough, though.
They're hooping right now.
Golly, 35-3.
35-3. They were 18-2 in conference play this year.
Wow. No, they for real. We just slept on them.
Yeah.
I did.
Like Steph Curry say.
Yeah, that
and
was me.
What's kind of even crazier is last year, so the 2021-2022 season, they were 19-15. And then this year they went 35-3.
They turned up.
Wow. That's a heck of a turnaround.
That is a crazy turnaround.
I wonder what their roster changes were like. Anyway, so our favorite, I think everybody's favorite, UConn.
Yeah.
Picked to win. I would say if they do hit a wall, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And then who's your sleeper?
Probably. I mean, not really a sleeper, but I think, like we talked about, if Miami make it past UConn, I'm going to just I think they have a really good shot at winning it all.
Mm-hmm.
They match up well with them, like you said. It's going to come down, I think, to like just the details, bro. It's going to come down to the details, man. Who wants it more? Because I will say UConn's big, although he may not be scoring. What I noticed the last couple of games is he's kind of a better facilitator than I thought, bro. Like, he really be passing that joint, and I think that's kind of what's giving UConn momentum as well. You know what I'm saying? He gets off the ball pretty fast, see what he got, dump it down to another, cutter. That helps.
Yeah.
You got to be on that if you're Miami. If not, then it's GG's. You feel
Right.
me? Because then that's going to open up everything else. 3-ball.
Mm-hmm.
GG. So we'll see. I'm going UConn. If UConn loses, let me get Miami. I don't think nobody on that other side got it. I'm going to be real. But
I agree.
That's me.
I do agree with that. I would love to see, anybody but UConn win it just because they beat us. And
Yeah.
that's all. I'm a hater. Cool.
Mhm.
I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of losing to the eventual national champion.
Right. No, that's true, though.
For real.
Damn, I didn't think about it like that.
When I worked with Coach A, we lost to North Carolina on their way.
We
Yep.
got robbed.
That
We
was
did.
bad.
We got robbed.
We did.
That
We
was
did.
bad that
But-
year, though.
On their way to the national championship, you get blown out by Baylor on their way to the national championship. And if you lose to UConn, you get blown out by UConn on their way to the national championship. Okay, there's 3 in the past 7 years.
Straight.
Let's get on the other side of the bracket.
Can we?
I mean?
No,
can
for
we?
sure, though.
Can we not have the hardest region
That is
ever,
facts.
or the hardest side of the bracket at least?
That is
God.
facts, though. Yeah. You're right. Y'all right.
Yeah. So anyway, those are our picks. Like Jay said, we've been 0% right. With us picking UConn, they're probably going to lose.
For sure.
But if they don't, then maybe we know a little something. But
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about something that we know a little bit more about that we can be more consistent with, the NBA.
Yeah, Laney, go ahead and pull up them standings if you don't
So
mind.
I already have them pulled up.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. She working. Come on, pretty
I
Laney.
finally have a correct setup that I have the ability
Word.
to do what I need to do. So
Took us long enough.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Sorry.
Say.
Sorry, Laney. We sorry.
I have the current scores of the games right now.
Okay,
going
what we
on.
talking?
Suns are down 3 at half.
And KD's back, right?
Katie's back.
No worries.
Let's see what the stat line is. She's looking at that.
You want to read it or you want me to read it?
It's fine. Doesn't
Let me
matter.
get your thoughts,
I got it.
though.
I got it right here. Katie's 1 for 8 with 3 points.
Well, he rusty. He coming off that bad. I ain't gonna lie, that ankle shit was crazy. Warm up or not?
Warm ups.
When you
That's-
touch earth,
No, that's a bad roll. Seriously though, I was hurt for. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Warm up is crazy. Mop the floor. Seriously, it had to be something, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. It looked like he just rolled it. Like it was probably the most unathletic
I know.
Which is
Highlight?
so sad.
from Kevin Durant I think I've ever seen.
Same though. Yeah, that kind of man. I'm not gonna lie, that hurt me.
I've done that before, but I expect myself to do that. You know what I mean?
I hear
You're
that,
not
though.
KD.
I'm not KD. Like, he's got all the resources in the world. Like, if I go out there and turn an ankle, so I just turn my ankle, whatever.
Yeah, same though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's rough though.
That is tough. How many games did you say he had missed, Laney?
10.
10 straight?
10 straight games.
It was pretty bad.
It was.
It was pretty bad.
It was. Nonetheless, though, where are the Suns sitting in terms of the Western Conference?
Fourth.
Suns are sitting. Western Conference, they are sitting in 4th.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
I'm on that. I'm
Yeah.
on that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Chat, clap it up. I've been paying attention.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Bracket got wrong. I went straight to the NBA. I said, oh, I'm not getting it this year. Who hooping? So I've been locked in. So, man, I think they're going to stay about around there. The only thing is if the Clippers are 5th, great matchup. Paul George is hurt. They not getting it done. I hate to say
Clippers are 5th right now.
that. And that's what I'm afraid of. We need to tank a little bit, try to
Yeah.
get the Grizzlies, I think.
Okay.
Feel me? Make it out the first round and you straight. I think if they don't make it out the first round, they may break up the team. I'm going to be real. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's
that
been,
would be sad.
a lot of time with Kawhi and this PG talk.
Mm-hmm.
They playing 37 games a damn year, and it's like, yeah, maybe next year for it not to happen. So I feel like, they may make some changes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I agree with you there because at one point, if you're just not getting it done, you got to explore other options. I don't know. Obviously, you don't want to get rid of a guy like Kawhi or a guy like PG. I think Ballmer may try as much as he can to keep them both.
Yeah.
But if we're not jiving in the locker room and I'm playing, 82 games a year and this guy, like you said, is playing 37, if I'm the guy playing 82, my foot might be halfway out the door.
You know what I mean?
I definitely understand that. I respect that. That being said, though,
Who you taking in that matchup, though? Healthy
I
PG?
was just about to ask you that. Healthy PG?
Because, he hurt his knee or something. So he's
Right.
going to be back probably right around playoffs, maybe, hopefully, assuming that it's not as bad. What you think, Laney? Was the injury bad? Did it look bad?
I think it looked. I bet he was more scared than about how bad it was. I think it was bad. I mean, I think he needs. Yeah,
He can come back, though.
I think he can come back.
Playoffs, you think he back, Clay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
all
you
right.
called me. We talked about it a little bit, 2 or 3 weeks, and they'll evaluate him.
Yeah.
I
But I
think
mean,
what are we
like-
sitting on, like a week and a half since then?
Yeah, about a week and some
Yeah.
change.
What I was meaning is like more so to PTSD from what he's been
feel
through.
me?
Like
Yeah.
that's mentally
The mental.
the mental, it probably scared him more than anything. And that's why the reaction was probably really, really big. But I think overall, I think it's definitely something that could come back.
I fully agree. In the matchup, healthy PG, healthy Kawhi.
Bones.
Yeah, Bones.
Zubac. That's where it changes. It is, though.
That's where it Steven Adams is better than
yeah.
Zubac.
100%,
And then
Brody.
Jaren Jackson, obviously, I'd take him any day of the week.
We kind of got Plumlee over there now, I think, though.
Yeah.
A little mobile big, a little
He's
more
hooping.
mobile. You know what I'm
He
saying?
is hooping. I think he could guard Steven Adams.
What about Aiden, though? Because, they got Aiden. If we talking the Suns,
Yeah, that matchup is different because you'd have to put
that's what I mean.
Kawhi on KD,
Yep.
PG on D Book.
Yep.
Oh man, who's gonna guard CP? Which
I mean, I hate to say that, but it do matter, but not as much anymore.
right?
So you can toss a little mobile wing on them, and they can do a pretty good job slowing CP down at this point in his career. So not too concerned there.
Right. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If you're guarding Ayton, I just stick Zubac in the paint.
Let him do what he do.
Just step
see if
out
he work.
every 3 seconds. You know what I mean? Just step out so you don't get that technical foul. I think they match up. I think they match up decently.
I do too.
It just
I do too.
becomes like,
Damn, that's a crazy matchup. First round though.
oh yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of like how we were with Kansas. Arkansas was with Kansas. If you play the Suns first round, that's almost kind of like your finals. Like you got to really hoop and be on your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
To get through that series because you got to guard Kevin Durant and you got to guard Devin Booker.
D-Book, for sure.
And if you let Chris Paul get loose off screens, it can be a very big problem.
For sure.
Now, the one thing that helps is they don't have Mikal Bridges anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, true.
that's a long athletic defensive wing that they lost.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cam Johnson, Is he still over there?
No, he's in Brooklyn too.
They traded him too. So you lose a shooting. They lose a shooting threat there.
Laney, can you see the series between those two? Like based off, how many games they played so far?
Sorry, tell me who.
Clippers and Suns this year. Okay. I mean, out of 7, I'm gonna be real. I think I like the Suns a little more. But to your point though, that's a crazy matchup first round, and whoever comes out of that has a really good chance, I think, moving forward.
Mm-hmm. How much do you like them though? Do you like them like 4-1, 4-2?
No, I think it goes 7 though.
Think it goes 7?
4-3.
I agree.
You feel me? Suns favor.
4-3.
Yeah.
Well, one of the games that I'm finding, the Clippers beat the Suns by 9.
Okay. Maybe no KD though. So.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
We'll take it though. Hell yeah, keep sitting down, KD. Word.
The one thing I will say that favors y'all is their lack of depth. I think Phoenix doesn't have a great bench, but
we got multiple.
So
but y'all got a lot of copycats.
Sam Lynn is in the chat, and
Okay,
he said Suns have no depth though. They have 0 bench, is what Sam says. So
That is
he's
true.
agreeing with you.
That's true.
That is true. I mean, I think it goes 4-3 because of KD and
Me
D
too.
Book. I think
Me
it
too.
pushes them over the edge.
Me too.
That's a
though.
tough one. But if you see Memphis, I think you can beat Memphis 4-2.
Me too, though. I agree. I think if we see Memphis, we all right.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Who are you gonna put? You put Kawhi on Ja?
Yep, probably. I mean, you rotate him and PG on him, son.
Yeah, but then you got to guard Desmond Bane.
Word.
Okay, cool. Bones can probably guard.
I mean, we got Norman Powell, and we got some people
Norman
over there.
Powell can
Nicholas
guard-
Batum can do a little something.
Batum could guard Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
And then obviously you got Steven Adams and Zubac, or I think you could even put Plumlee there. He's a mobile big, so offensively he gives you an advantage. Defensively, I think Steven Adams, if he gets a post up, he's not aggressive in the post though. Like I haven't seen him really look to score. So that big matchup kind of negates itself to me. Just because if you don't have a scoring threat big like a Joel Embiid or a Jokic or a guy that can really do something really great, which Steven Adams, the one thing he can do.
Set screens. There you go. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's a big dude. He should be able to.
Set screens. That's exactly what he can do.
Set the hell out some screens.
Be like that wall right there.
Yeah, for sure. He used to free Westbrook up on something crazy. I'm like, man, that's a great screen. But I think, of course, Memphis, I think, is 6 games. I think we take that one. Phoenix, I think Suns take that one in 7. So,
I hope for your sake that you're wrong. Like, I would love to see the Clippers go further because my team is out.
Where y'all at?
Like
11th?
I don't know if we're at 11. We lost again today.
Oh,
You lost
y'all
again.
did?
Oh.
Where the Pelicans at? Because they've been winning a couple.
Dallas is 11th.
Damn.
Look at Clay.
Y'all still got time, though. A little time.
Who did you
Did
ask?
Kyrie mess it up? I'm going to be real.
I don't-
Chat, did Kyrie mess it? Is it Kyrie?
I don't know.
By the way, the Pelicans are 9th. The Pelicans are 9th.
They on the come up. I
I
don't think
know.
it's Kyrie. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either, but it's just so tough because you gave up so much.
You did, though.
You lose Dinwiddie. You lose
Y'all were starting to really.
what was that? Oh my gosh. Dorian Finney-Smith. Like
Yep.
you lose 2 guys. I don't think I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's just tough for me because Laney, what did you say Luka said in a press conference?
So
not too long
they
ago?
were talking to Luka. He just looks exhausted. Like he doesn't look happy. And they asked him a question, and he basically was like, "I haven't been happy playing basketball in the last month."
Yeah.
And then people started looking at the timeline of things, and the timeline of things was like right around the time that Kyrie came
That's
on
what
the
I was
team is when he started voicing how he was not happy anymore.
That's what I saw, too. But I was like, well, Kyrie ain't. To be fair, Kyrie ain't been hooping to be the blame. I'm just going to. Real talk. He had that foot or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't really. When he was hooping and really sharing that, when Luka was going, I thought y'all was moving all right.
Yeah. Dallas played really well with Luka out.
Same. And I mean, we can get into it, but same with the Lakers.
Yeah.
They found a little rhythm without Bron. Now that is Bron, so you gotta relax.
Yeah.
So the chat did
Relax.
ask Lakers versus the Nuggets in the first round. Who would you take?
I'm going Nuggets.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, chicken nuggets. I just had them. Man, give me them nuggets, man.
So that's
I ain't gonna lie.
interesting you say that because I think people were kind of split. If healthy, I feel the Lakers got it. Somebody said
it's tough because you want to see who Anthony Davis is going to be when you put LeBron back in the lineup. AD's been hooping.
I promise.
You know, we talked about it in our pod that didn't come out, like the little conspiracy theory about LeBron goes out and Lakers management's like, here's the keys.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
And he started going crazy.
He did, though. He
you know what I
turned
mean? 40 and like 25 games and
looking
stuff
like the old
that.
AD.
Looking like the old AD for sure.
Yeah.
When you insert LeBron back in there, does AD fall back? Is he less aggressive or
tight? Kind of low key, I think. What y'all think, Shaq? I feel like he is a little bit. I don't feel like it's on purpose. I feel like it's just the presence of LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So, whereas when he's on the court by himself, it's kind of like he becomes that dominant role that everybody's looking to. Like, all right, bro, we know we gonna need you to turn up.
Right.
But with LeBron on there, it's like, all right, bro, like you the scoring champ. You gotta score this real quick. You feel me?
Right.
And he kind of, I feel like he just kind of, falls back.
Is there not a way? Let me ask you in your coaching opinion. Is there not a way for AD to kind of get the same looks, the same shots that he's getting currently? You know what I mean, with LeBron out.
Yeah, but I think it comes down to running more sets if that's the case. And the way that they've been playing, I think they've been a little more up and down and flowing through AD. So that kind of changes the dynamic a little bit. It is possible to get them the same shots, but it's a little more structured. Whereas when LeBron's not there, it happens a little more organically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might get into the rhythm, and then AD can spend 8 to 10 seconds on a face up. You know what I'm saying, with the rock. Whereas if LeBron in there, you ain't got 10 seconds.
Right. That's true.
You got to get off this. So, hey, Bron get 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You got about 4.
Right.
5.
Mm-hmm.
That doubles when AD is the primary scorer. You feel me? Then D-Lo will get that 5 seconds to maybe ISO and do his thing.
That's true.
You feel me?
That's
So
true.
It's just a trickle-down effect is what I think. So,
we have a good question from Quan in the chat. Quan says, how would y'all feel if Joker gets his 3rd MVP but misses the finals this year?
I ain't with that. I'm going to be real.
Yeah, I agree.
I ain't with that. The only thing I was really, really like, I think this one got to go to Embiid. And I think he had a really good chance to shut everybody up when he had the opportunity to play against Jokic, but he sat out, bro.
He was ducking, huh?
I don't want to say. Did they say he was hurt or what happened? I'm not sure. I don't know. I hope he wasn't ducking, though, because that don't seem like Embiid. Because I think like the night or 2 nights before that, he gave Draymond Green something crazy.
Oh, yeah, he went nuts.
Gave the Warriors something different. But then it was time, I guess, to play the Nuggets. And B he wasn't on the court, bro. So it's like, damn, like.
And then he wanted to show up tonight against Dallas.
See? Cooked y'all.
Clap it up for that. Yeah.
Went ahead and cooked y'all. Could have set that one out and gave Jokic the bucket. So we said, oh, yeah, he the MVP.
Right.
Now we don't know. It's still speculation.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of on the fence of here's the deal with Jokic if he gets his 3rd MVP. He produces. You know what you're going to get from him night in and night out. There comes a point in time where how can I say this?
Talk to me. We with you, though. We listening.
There comes a point in time where when you do the same style of basketball over and over and over and over again, it becomes, is it more of a system thing? Are you put in position to have, you know what I mean, have the ball, be a ball dominant. I mean, obviously triple doubles, he's whatever.
Yeah.
You saw the comment he made, like, it's easy to get him when you're trying to pad your stats, which I'm sure every guy in the league is probably trying to do that. In the locker room, like, hey, if he got 8 at halftime, if he got, 25 and a half is kind of wild. If he got like 13, he got like 13, 6, and 8, okay, yeah, cool. He's on triple-double watch. We got to get him the ball, make sure he gets these rebounds, put himself in a position to do, certain things. But I think, the thing that the problem I have about Jokic, like I said, is there's nothing different about his game that makes him more valuable to a team. You know what I mean? Like, he can play back to the basket and throw a no-look pass. Okay, cool. But his teammate had to get open for that pass. And it's really hard for me to say that because you're kind of taking that away from Jokic.
Word, they're going to throw them numbers at you. He shoots 50% from the paint.
Congrats. You know what?
From the paint,
How
though?
far is his hand at the top?
That's fair.
In height difference from the rim, was it like 2 inches?
Maybe. Yeah.
So he got to jump over a phone book.
Yep, about a phone book. Dunking it. Huh.
Now, I agree. When you got another guy in front of you, that's a little difficult.
Yeah.
But we've seen guys like Luka, seen guys like Dirk. You've seen guys like Luka, Dirk.
You notice he only
Obviously,
mentions two Dallas
guys. Ginobili.
Yeah. Manu.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Manu.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Those guys, Euro guys, tend to be more skilled in terms of they're good at one certain thing. Luka's is playmaking. Jokic is playmaking. But those guys have been playing for so long, he developed such a touch around the rim because he had to. You know, he's not a super athletic guy.
Right.
So he shoots that shot. I bet he shoots 150 of those just warming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's used to shooting that
That'll be
shot.
tough for
Okay,
sure.
Congratulations. You shoot 50% from the paint. I think Arkansas shot like 58% from the paint. How many games we lose?
Boy.
Right? It doesn't matter.
Too many.
Yeah. to your point, a variation of that. It's like, for sure, most valuable, not taking it away. For sure, most valuable for his team. But there's been so many. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we basing it and keeping it like this like fair for real, then all them years LeBron should have had them back to back to back to back. And then maybe somebody else snuck one in. If you the most valuable to your team and we're able to give it away and that's where we're holding this like standard at, there's nothing wrong with that.
Not the most valuable on the best team, but most valuable on your team. Yes.
Feel me?
Because that's always the argument that they make about the Heisman in college football.
Yeah.
Is it goes to the best player on the best team. It never goes to the actual best player. And it's very similar in my mind to the same thing that happens with MVP in the NBA.
For sure. And I feel like this year, no BS, I think it kind of makes sense if they want to give it to Jokic because, I mean, he got them going crazy in Denver, which would mean the years before, maybe you should have piped it down a little bit. You feel me? Because now it seems like it makes sense, and it's like we about to try to home because he done got it 2 years in a row, but maybe one of them years it should have went to Embiid.
So
and that's where it gets tricky.
Yeah.
That's where it gets tricky.
So maybe we just need to run it back and give Bron like 8 MVPs.
I mean, you got to go back if that's what we doing. Because LeBron, he was back to back to back to back. I was like, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. So Sam said in the chat, why are people sleeping on Giannis? He is averaging 31, 12, and 6, and his team is number 1 in their conference.
That's the thing. We not even sleeping. It's just like we almost know he not gonna win it.
Yeah.
Because
you got those two in the competition too, in the conversation too.
You got those two. We already know Giannis got 2. He could have had a third.
Yeah.
But it's like now, I don't know. It gets a little weird on who these like stipulations and things work for and who they don't.
For sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If you look at points, Jokic, according to ESPN, offensive leaders in points, Jokic is not top 5. Joel Embiid is first. He's averaging 33.
Okay. Yep.
Assists-wise, he's 4th. Jokic is at 9 assists a game. Tough. You play you play with your back to the basket. You can see everything.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. I think from a standpoint of, I don't know. I agree with you because it's tough to give somebody something if they're not like, I don't want to make it all about scoring, but you can't be like not top 5 in scoring and get an MVP.
Yeah, the
way numbers drive this game. I don't care if he shoots 50% from 2. He ain't top 5 in scoring.
That's facts though. I mean, I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I thought we jumped off the Tatum train a little too early. I thought he was making some noise. You feel me? I thought he was looking all right.
Yeah,
Celtics still top 3 in the East, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Let me pump the brakes on that. He's not even top 10 in scoring. He's 17. Nikola Jokic is.
Celtics are 2nd in the East, by the way.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Why we stop talking about Tatum all of a sudden? He's still hooping. What Tatum averaging, Laney?
Let me look.
About 30? 28 and some change.
Jason Tatum is averaging 30.
Come on.
Damn.
We just gonna act like he
That's
ain't.
kind of wild.
That's kind of wild. And Jokic averaging what?
Nikola Jokic is averaging 25.
And the wins East. How many wins they got?
How many wins does the Celtics have? 52.
And
The
Denver
Nuggets
got
have
what?
51.
See what I mean? It's like if we go like what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
How we jump off the Tatum train that fast? And they hooping on the East. They hooping on that side. 30. And then we just
Sam looked it up. Tatum's averaging 39 and 4.
Come on, why are we jumping off the Tatum train?
Oh, I thought you said like 39. I was like,
No.
He ain't averaging
30.
39. 39 is wild.
39 and 4.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't even feel like that's fair. Because the East they've been actually hooping on that side. You know, the West, they taking days off and
And to Sam's point earlier, he said, why are we sleeping on Giannis? 31, 12, and 6.
That's crazy. Like, what are we
That's
talking?
I read that a minute ago. Did
No,
that
no,
not
no, no.
resonate
No,
with y'all?
It does because look at what he
Sorry,
just said.
I messed up. That's tough.
Yeah,
he
that's
said
tough.
he said 30 points, 9, I guess that's rebounds and 4 assists for Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
And Giannis is third, averaging
30.
1 more point, 3 more rebounds, and 2 more assists.
That's what I mean.
It's kind of crazy.
If it's a
feel me?
if
Kinda
it's
crazy.
a numbers game, which most of the time it is.
Yep.
Ooh, so then
You
Sam
can't-
looked it up. Embiid, 33, 10, and 4.
Man, come on, man.
You got to give it to him.
What we talking about? And Philly hooping? What are they?
Oh, and Jokic is 25, 12, and 9.9.
Yeah, so he's
So
almost averaging a triple double.
Yeah, it's the triple
Russ did
double.
that about 5 years straight.
Word.
What'd you ask about
Got 2 MVPs?
Yeah, exactly.
What'd you ask me about? Sorry.
Damn, I forgot.
I was
to.
interrupting you.
Y'all remember in the chat? I don't remember. I forgot. But I wanted to see where Philly was standing.
Philly in the standings.
I think they're
Second or fourth?
76ers?
Yeah.
Third.
Third. Oh, yeah, they right behind.
It's Bucks, Celtics, 76ers.
They got
Guess
the
who's
MVP.
4? Guess who's 4?
Cavs.
Cavs.
Yep.
wow.
I ain't
Sleeper.
surprised. They just playing it real. They just coasting right
Yep.
now, playing it real easy.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it done though.
Top 4 in the West is Nuggets, Grizzlies, Kings,
Yeah.
Suns.
See, yeah, we need to just go 6th and play the Kings.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all they need to do. Avoid the Suns right now until PG can get back.
Mm-hmm.
Go 6, play the Kings, get out
Yeah.
that series. You can beat the Kings.
Okay, so that
Hell
was
yeah,
a
shout
that
out
was a
Marcel.
question in the
Shout out
chat.
Marcel.
Was are the Kings getting out of the first round?
Depends on who they play.
It does.
It depends.
So
Who's
then-
6 right now?
If it ended today, who would they play?
Oh, I don't know.
Who's 6 right now?
6 right now is 6 right now is the Warriors.
They losing. No, they making it out the first round. It's the Warriors. Come on.
Facts.
Ooh, that
Warriors.
sucks. That sucks.
And it sound crazy. They may get swept. It depends. It depends on which Warriors. If they really lock in and they trying to get a break, they might mess around and sweep the Kings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They came back from something crazy, lad. They still got a pretty solid squad when they want to hoop.
they do. They just the only my
4-1.
worry for the Warriors is road games
Yeah,
because away from home
I know.
they are atrocious.
That's facts, though. That's a good point.
So, but if they're are the Kings the higher seed?
Yes.
So they would own 4 games of the. I'd give them 1 at home. They can get
That's what I
1
see.
in
I'm
Sacramento.
thinking 4-1.
That's really a home game, California.
Feel me?
So just
Yeah, we can
drive
travel
right on
down the street.
Yeah,
Yeah. This ain't traveling for real.
that's
This
true.
the road,
Just
but
a
like,
bus ride.
It
well,
does.
you know what I'm saying? We got Warrior fans anyway over here.
Facts. It does depend though. I don't want to bring up wounds, but I want to see about Andrew Wiggins
So,
if he can get back.
I
yeah,
do.
the one in the chat said no Wiggins though.
I know, and that's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's the
think
only
it-
thing.
I think it does. I think it does make a difference.
Trey Hart said they're 31 and 8 at home,
Who?
Warriors. Warriors, right?
or he might mean Kings.
Kings 31 and 8 at home?
Hold on, I'm gonna see
I
what he
think they're
says.
tough.
Trey Hart.
Trey, let us know.
Let us
Sorry,
know.
Quan Vu. Yeah, that's a tough debate. Embiid or Jokic. Y'all have been
They've been very
Say-
active
oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
chat.
good stuff.
Real active
Chat.
in the chat.
Thank y'all. We appreciate
Warriors.
it.
Warriors are 31 and
That
8
makes
at
sense.
home.
Yeah. It's GG's at the house for sure. And I'm gonna say this: Vincenzo didn't stepped his game up.
Oh, they're 9
time.
and 32
I know.
when they're not
way.
playing at home.
Yeah, they're bad.
Nah, that's
They're
tough.
very bad. But I think Sacramento, they can go into Sacramento and get a win.
I do too.
I think you got a young team in Sacramento that's never really been to the playoffs. You got a team full of vets that have been to the playoffs. Jordan Poole has playoff experience. Dante DiVincenzo won the championship, like you said, with Milwaukee.
Yep.
Obviously, Draymond, Steph, Clay. And then after that, you know what I mean? Steve Kerr can mix and match. Looney, obviously.
In his playoffs, I just feel like, again, that experience, they just know how to get it done.
Yeah.
All that stuff we be talking about on the road, let's get to it.
Right.
You know when it's time to lock in. I feel like they have the team and the personnel to do that, really. And if they get Wiggins back, that playoff, it's going to get a little tricky for a lot of teams.
Especially with everything that he's been having going on.
Yeah, man, I hope he comes back ready and, mentally there, bro. So he can,
That would be tough. I saw Neil's little comment about how does he feel about Eric Musselman.
I ain't even.
But here's the thing. This is a friendly show.
Jeremy, since you missed it.
What happened?
He said, I'll read it.
He said, how do we,
play.
go ahead.
He said, where is it?
He said, basically, how do we feel about Eric Musselman and the Arkansas Razorbacks
yeah.
winning the national championship in the second round? We beat your team. That's all
I
I'm
said,
say.
we beat the reigning national champs after we were down almost 20. So get out of here. And he responded, rock chalk forever. And I said, good for you.
Which, shout out to Neil. Like, this is a very friendly show. But if we want to talk a little smack, did y'all continue playing? Or no? Okay.
Nah,
I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, so Warriors, they're okay. Sam, look at Sam. We need to hire Sam to be our statistician.
Nah, he be on it for sure.
Yeah, I'm not good enough.
Well, no,
I'm not quick enough.
You just have so much other stuff to do. You got 3 cameras to worry about, 3
And talk,
microphones,
yeah.
and
No, I
talk,
just
and
yeah.
chat.
By the way, the chat mentioned, somebody mentioned earlier in the chat, and I didn't see it because we had just hopped on live. J-Dub hit a game-winning tip. J-Dub.
Oh, he did?
Game-winning tip.
Yeah, it's tipping.
Rookie of the year.
So.
I said it. Oh, we probably didn't. They probably, yeah.
They didn't
Rookie
see
of the
it.
year. Rookie of the year for sure. I know, you know what I'm saying, people talking Paolo. And Paolo's great, and he'll continue to be great. But that man J-Dub, a big two-way, man.
Yeah.
Very active with his hands. Can put the ball in the, in the hole. Bro, he
Surprised me a lot.
Man, that man is nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He real smooth. And he in them Hardens. Them Hardens crazy. And I ain't even,
You said best hoop shoe you done had in a minute, huh?
man. I just go between that Bron 20 and them
I was about
Hardens.
to say, where's it at between the Brons and the
I
Hardens?
still like the Bron a little more, but that Harden a close second though.
Really?
I fuck with it, bro.
Enough to be 1B?
It could be 1B. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown type joint. You feel me?
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't bad.
I see. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more. You said you had some questions.
Yeah, I kind of already asked them. Sorry. I was going to ask you about the Lakers and what you thought about, Bron being back in the rotation. Of course, that changed a few things.
It did.
Which we kind of talked about, though.
We did talk a little bit about it. Somebody said AD still have 40. Well, 38 and never been 40. I'm going to just be real.
When you had that, though? Tonight?
38, 10, and 4.
Damn, did they win?
Yes.
That's what's up.
LeBron had 25, 7, and 4.
That's nice.
God, who can beat him when they both
There
score
you
like
go.
that, though?
Come on, Laney.
Hey.
Come on.
Austin Reeves, 19 on 7 of 8 from the field.
Ooh.
Very efficient. He finna get a bag.
Yes, he will.
I saw something today projected 40 mil.
Yeah, he finna get something crazy. Oh, yeah.
I saw something today projected 40 mil.
Might get-
40 million?
might get-
40 mil.
Hey, if you want to stay in L.A., they looking for him.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's if he want to stay.
That's true.
Be real with y'all.
Yeah.
He do for 40, 50. For real.
His story is so crazy.
No.
It is wild.
He be hooping though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He really kind of cold, bro.
And he'll talk to you too. Like, you know what I mean? Like Kawhi would be like, Boardman gets paid, or you thought, or like something like that. But I
Yeah.
saw where Austin Reeves got like knocked down by somebody. Who was it? Maybe was it Kyrie? And
Maybe.
he got
Was
him. He was like, I'll beat your ass.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, he talking. He out there talking. He from Arkansas, kids. That's an Arkansas bull.
Yeah, Sam,
that's
he's
funny.
from Newark. Newark.
Small town.
Small spot in the road.
Yeah.
Did
Sure.
not have an offer from Arkansas and made it to Wichita State. Went
Then-
there 3 years
Yeah.
It went
or
to
4. Went to
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma and
Oklahoma.
balled out.
Sure
Unsigned
did.
free agent.
It
Got
turned
signed with the
sense.
Lakers 2-way, and now he finna get 40 or 50.
Finna get 40.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Trey Hart said 40 to 50 for 4 years. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's wild.
Come on.
That's wild.
That's different.
That
I don't know what I do.
That is crazy.
Phew.
Oh man, were there any other questions that you were? Y'all asked some questions in the chat. I know y'all were kind of.
I've been asking progressively as they've been asking.
get ready
They've
to
been
wrap
real
this one
active
up.
in here. So
We talked about the MVP. We talked about Lakers without Bron. AD still hooping, which is great. Yeah, man. Are y'all gonna make it to the play-in, or what's the plan? That's what I want.
No.
No, I gotta see. We gotta see Kyrie and Luka in the playoffs, though. They're gonna have to pay somebody. Who's like, no, can't pay the Warriors. No. Timberwolves are where?
Timberwolves?
No way the Timberwolves got a better record than y'all.
Honestly, the Timberwolves
Timberwolves are
definitely have a better record than the Mavs.
Gonna be real?
Timberwolves are 39 and 37. The Mavs are 37 and 40.
What are they?
So just a few games separating them. Timberwolves are 7th. Mavs are 11th.
7th. That's tough.
Look at Clay. Look at Clay. Look at Clay.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's an old Utah Jazz. The Timberwolves just an older Utah. Bro, that's an old Utah Jazz squad, bro.
With Ant-Man, huh?
Yeah, with Ant-Man. But he is cold.
He is tough. Dude.
I miss Ant-Man. Big time.
This has probably been the most disappointed I've been, like, as a Mavs fan, because you have 2 All-Stars.
Yeah.
Like,
Big time.
big-time stars. You got Kyrie Irving, part-time player. Okay, yeah, cool. But he's shown up to work a lot, actually.
Yeah,
He has shown up to work in Dallas. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, I was going to say.
Like that.
Luka, obviously MVP candidate
Yeah.
every year. He's on a lot of commercials, potentially could be face of the league. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's up to them. But the two of you can't. Why can't you win a game?
Yeah, defense.
Yeah.
It's the defense.
Well, you traded your defense away.
You did, though.
So
It's the defense, though, for sure.
Mark,
Well,
please
somebody
get
said
somebody for defense, bro. Give me a big.
And Cat is back.
Here's the thing. All right, Mark, I'll make you a deal. Go get Daniel Gafford, please.
Damn.
God.
Nah, we want him for the Clippers. Hey, relax. Hold on, Clay. Talk is over.
Just go get Dan Gafford, a good hard rolling big, very athletic. He can challenge
Protect
your
the-
shots a lot.
Protect the paint.
Yes, protect the paint. I mean, Dwight Powell, nah, not hard enough roller for me.
Hell yeah.
Be
You
real
can catch
honest.
oops, but off the bench, though. Yeah.
Facts,
You
yeah.
ain't supposed to be starting, really.
No, I
feel me?
agree. I fully agree.
So
So Noah asked in the chat, is it time to fire Jason Kidd?
How long has he been there?
2 years, right? It ain't been
Yeah.
that long. 2, 3.
I don't think it's that long, and I really don't want to fire him because of the point you made like months ago, where
Tell me what it is.
he saw Giannis before anybody else saw Giannis.
I promise he did, bro. He really did.
So I don't think it's time to fire Jason Kidd just based off of his talent evaluation. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And at the same time, like if you're the head coach and I'm the GM and I trade away a bunch of your guys, it's your job to make it work, but it's also my job to look out for you.
This is only his 2nd season.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can't
So,
fire him.
It's only been like 2, maybe 3 seasons.
Okay, now if you missed the playoffs like 4 years straight, okay, yeah, you got to go.
Word.
Because then something's not right. Now, hopefully, if Kyrie does decide to leave, we can get something for him. The only problem is I don't think many people will want Kyrie. But the glass half full approach to that is Kyrie been showing up to work.
Yeah.
So he's
And
kind of
we know what he can do when he show up.
right. He's building rapport.
Right.
Like, okay, he played a lot of games in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, he was traded, half season or halfway through the season. Well, okay. Maybe we'll take a shot on him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He just didn't like Brooklyn. Okay, cool. I got it. I wouldn't like Brooklyn either.
So
Yeah.
then where is a good
That
fit
was
for
awesome.
Kyrie?
He gonna go over there, like I said, with the Lakers. That's
Yeah.
gonna talk. But if I
Is,
ain't gonna
is
lie,
that a
they-
good fit, though?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
You're so guard heavy then.
Yeah, but they gonna get rid of a lot of people. I don't know. The only
have
thing to you guys' point though, if they paying Reeves, then it's like, that's where it could get a little tricky, because then I think Kyrie's not going. He wouldn't get what he think he's going to get if they trying to pay Reeves too. You
Hear
feel
me out. Hear me out though. D'Lo and Reeves for Kyrie.
That'll look good for y'all.
I know. That's why I said
That's
it.
why he wants it.
That'll
Might
look
be a
real
little
good for
prayer.
y'all.
Might be a little bit of a prayer.
I don't know if they'll do it though.
Probably not. Probably not.
Not Reeves.
Unfortunately.
D'Lo will go in the trade, though. They probably end up
For
letting
sure.
D'Lo go if they don't get Kyrie, though. I mean,
I
they'll
would-
probably keep D'Lo if they don't get Kyrie.
Yeah, because you can let D'Lo kind of be an attacking guard, with Luka. Which, by the way, did you see that pass he threw
Who,
from
Luka?
the corner?
Man, I swear I saw that. Yes, bro. That's so crazy.
Pays to be 6'8".
That's so crazy. No, yeah, I saw that. That was nasty. That was nasty for sure.
Where did it go? I just was gonna ask something. Oh, Kobe said in the chat, Jay, Russ had 36 for the Clips.
He been balling for the Clips. He's happy again,
He has,
bro.
Yeah, and somebody said it was an efficient 36 too.
That's what they gonna see.
Let's see how
They gonna mess up. They gonna mess up. Bring Russ back. Then we get that help.
OKC Russ.
Feel me?
I miss OKC Russ.
OKC got a young squad that's going crazy too.
Damn. He had 36 on 13 for 18
Come on,
from the field.
That's
He
real.
made
5 for 5 from 3.
from 3.
that's old Russ.
That's
is
efficient, man.
36,
They
10,
messed up. I'm telling
10
you,
assists and 4 rebounds.
they done messed up.
That's wild. But Robert Covington had a ball game himself. 27 points, 9 for 10 from the field,
Damn.
and 7 threes.
Damn, see,
7 for 7. Didn't miss a 3.
that's crazy. That's crazy. See, you can't. If we could get that consistently, not even that many threes, but he can knock down that corner 3 to 4. That changes a lot, I think.
And Bones had 20 off the bench.
See, that's what we need from
26
him.
and 5
That's what we need from him, though.
on a little bit over, right above 50% from the field.
Yeah.
You got to be efficient. I mean, I'll say this:
Maybe
if
they
y'all
want the
are,
Suns.
if y'all are efficient like that, I mean, your worst shooter was Nicholas Batum, 1 for 5.
It ain't that bad, though.
Not bad. 4 points though. Probably need a little bit more out of him.
Yeah.
Zubac had 10 on 4 of 7. He only had 7 rebounds. We got to get more rebounds.
That's what I mean. Are you a center or not?
Are you big or not?
Not. Come on, jerk.
Pause.
Man, what a jerk.
But 36 from Russ, 14 from Eric Gordon, 11 from Terrence Mann, 14 from Eric Gordon, and 11 from Terrence Mann, both on 50% from the field. Solid shooting night. Robert Covington, obviously 9 for 10 from the field. Bones, a little bit over 50%. Norman Powell was right under 50.
Yeah.
Or
How many shots he take? Because he can
9. 4 for 9.
He be shooting that joint.
He'll get him up. I
Yeah.
think if this Clippers, if you add in a PG, this Clippers team has a good chance.
I do too. I think, what Kawhi do?
He didn't play.
Okay. See? In that case, are you going to, man, like, that's what I'm saying. Dude, just start hooping again, bro. What is happening? They got to stop this shit, man. Just hoop.
Yeah.
Come on, Claw, you know we need you. Kawhi out. Again?
Dylan Brooks had 30 tonight. And I can't stand that.
He's keeping the league entertaining, bro. You know, they've been saying, hey, league boring. Ain't no real dogs. Nobody talk smack. Dylan Brooks said, I'm here. Jean shorts and all.
Yeah. Jean shorts, no shirt, and a
Feel me?
vest.
Yep, in a vest.
Lame.
Stone cold.
I would never wear that.
So we had a question from Noah earlier in the chat, and I just never got to it because we were talking about a whole bunch of different stuff. He said, if you could only build your team around one player, would it be prime Luka or prime Harden?
Prime Luka. Because we hadn't seen Luka's prime. I don't think.
You don't think?
No, Harden was probably. Shit. That's tough for me. Because Harden was scoring that much. I don't know. It's very close. I mean, you can't go wrong either way. For some reason, I kind of want to go more Luka because of the passing ability. But I don't think we got to see, man, I'm going to be real. We didn't get to see Harden just really pass it like that because he had a rolling Capella. But that shooter on the squad was P.J. Tucker. It's like, you ain't getting, how you getting 10 assists between P.J. Tucker and Capella?
Yeah.
Imagine if he had, you know what I'm saying, like real.
Didn't they have Robert Covington at one point?
Did they?
Eric Gordon, too.
Did have Eric Gordon. But I feel like he more like,
He liked to put it on the floor.
feel me?
He likes to put it on the bounce. Play off the bounce.
You feel me? So,
I agree.
I don't know. But I mean, Luka ain't really got no just shooters like that either. But
No.
you feel me? So it's like, I don't know.
I think,
That's a tough
too, my thing about James Harden is in Houston, which I guess you can consider his prime because he was hooping
He
in
was.
Houston.
For sure.
when they patched the game, though, when they patched him,
the fouls.
it went.
He did patch my guy up. I ain't gonna
You know
lie.
what I mean? Now it wasn't. He didn't just fall off a cliff,
Word.
but that he didn't shoot 20 free throws a night.
Mm-hmm. Stock did drop a little bit. For
Right.
Sure. It did.
You know what I
did.
mean?
It
It's
did.
not like the stock market where it may just bottom may fall out, but he kind of it did hurt him a little bit.
No, it did.
But
It did.
I will agree. Like when you had a guy that rolled really hard like Capella and set good screens, James Harden get what he wanted anytime, any way. But I would still take Luka because of his passing ability, i.e. the one he threw right under the rim.
And that's what I'm thinking about too. Not mad at that.
Uh,
Not mad at that at all.
the one thing that I have said about Luka's game that kind of bothers me is the pace that he plays at, because he will sometimes, if you've got an advantage and the guy picks him up, he'll slow down, and forget the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's 4-on-3, 4-on-2.
That's true, actually. Damn, that's a good point.
He'll back it out and wait for a drag screen. It's like, no, we got to go score.
Word. Let's push that.
Now, granted, I know what he says he does. He waits to see if the big steps out. When the big steps out of the lane, he goes and he whatever. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, if you play super slow and don't allow people to get into a rhythm, that's a problem.
Yeah.
This pace of play, like when we play on Sunday, we don't play slow.
Mm-hmm.
The only time we play slow is like if it's 12-12, or I'm sorry, yeah, 12-12, no threes.
Right.
Got to sit down and got to defend.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we get the ball, we walk it down. Let's get what we want.
Mm-hmm.
And that can work in the NBA, but at the same time, your pace has to be a little bit more sense of urgency. Has to have a little bit more of a sense of urgency to me.
I get that.
Otherwise, you just kind of let people get back in the game, and we've seen that a lot. They were, was it last year when they were up like 70-32 on y'all,
And then we came
in Dallas,
back.
and you came back and won.
Yeah.
It's,
That wasn't crazy. That was crazy.
That's my point. But I think it was just because pace of play. We slowed down, didn't hit shots, didn't rebound well. Y'all turned us over, and you came back and won the game based off of everything that you need to do fundamentally to win a ball game.
Yeah.
Whereas early in the first half, we were getting out. Luka was getting run out, spray it out here. Tim Hardaway was knocking the leather off the ball. So was Reggie Bullock. Obviously, Dinwiddie had a good game, I think. I can't remember that far back, but that's the one thing. I would go around Luka. It just depends because, and everybody says, Luka's young. He's been playing pro ball since he was like 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like he just came out of college at 22
Mm-hmm.
and he's only been in the league 2 years. No, he's been in the league, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
But he's been playing professional ball, the same professional style ball, just with better athletes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I ain't
So
mad at that.
The experience is there, but I don't know, man. Y'all ask a couple more questions in the chat, and then we'll get on down out of here.
Chat's pretty quiet right now.
Y'all got to wake. I mean, it
They've
is
been
late.
active. It's 11 o'clock.
Sorry, guys.
Well, technically, Mountain Time, it's 10 o'clock.
Why? It's 11 o'clock.
Sorry, guys.
West Coast, it's 8 or 9. I'm sorry, going on 9. If Drew Holiday keeps hooping like that with Giannis, Drew had 51 tonight.
Damn.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I just saw it.
Man. I said that from the
it.
jump, though. They nasty still. I had them coming out the East, though. I mean, another proven team, bro. And I knew, like, once Middleton came back, and then they got, I always forget his name, bro. But the dude that always torches PG anytime he see him, left-handed, Ingles, bro.
Oh,
Then
Joe
they
Ingles,
picked up
yeah.
Ingles. I know it don't seem like much, but man, that's another shooter.
Mm-hmm.
He'll just sit there and knock it down, bro, every time. So
Yeah, because he got the.
Wait, do it one more time. Do it one more time. One more time, show us.
He'd be triple threat.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And he bring it back here.
Yeah.
Green.
Okay.
Little Larry Legend style.
Man, and it's going in. Had me pissed. But yeah, I like the Bucks, man. If Drew keep that up, then it's GG's for everybody over there. I ain't gonna lie. 50 is crazy.
51.
51 is wild.
51 is.
We do have a few
insane.
questions that have just come in from the chat.
Okay.
Noah said, best freshman y'all saw during March Madness. During March Madness.
Freshman? I don't know.
I will say he wasn't a freshman, but that JUCO guard from Fairleigh Dickinson was.
Oh no, he was
Proven.
nice.
He
was
wasn't
nice.
JUCO. He wasn't JUCO.
D2, I'm sorry.
D2.
Yeah.
He came from the D2
was
school
cold.
that the coach that it now is not at Fairleigh Dickinson. Got the Iona job, but he came from that D2 with that coach up to Fairleigh Dickinson, and then now was playing D1 ball, hooping.
No, yeah, he was cold.
Hooping.
He was killing Purdue, bro.
No, he was chopping them down.
There were a few plays we were like, no, he's not going to shoot that. Oh my God.
When he went left wing behind the back, when the dude's standing right there and went up and under.
Oh yeah. With that, yep, I remember that.
We were sitting in Chick-fil-A like, oh yeah, no, this is wild.
Nah, yeah, he was wild. He was wild, bro.
But other than that, like actual freshmen, I don't know. I
don't know either, bro.
ain't saying Brandon Miller because he didn't play very well in March Madness.
That last game, he was like 3 for 19, right?
Yeah.
Didn't score in the first round against a 16 seed.
Oh yeah,
Correct.
you told me that too. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't really the freshman that was hooping.
No,
I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hate to avoid your question like that, but I mean they were just freshmen.
I think overall, maybe in my opinion, best player that played in March Madness, Marquise Noel.
I ain't mad at that. He was hooping too, bro. Going crazy. I agree though.
I
He had
will-
like 19 assists or something. One of them games,
tournament
right?
record.
That's so crazy.
25,
And he sat
25
down in the
and
presser.
19.
He sat down in the post-conference presser. No one knew he had that much. And the dudes that sat down with him all looked at him like, damn, like,
Yeah,
you
that's-
did that? Like, that's crazy.
That's what's up.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I would say he's probably the best player. Freshman-wise, though, I don't know. I don't have one.
Same. I don't either.
Yeah, I'm not really any young kid, like you said, impressed me. Here's a good one from Quan. Thoughts on Bronny's high school rank?
Where they put him?
I don't know exactly off the top of my head where they put him. I do know he was getting busy in McDonald's All-American practice.
He was? Oh, in the
Yeah.
practice? I saw some highlights.
He was going crazy in
Did
the
he
practice.
did he go crazy in the game?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it. But I think anytime, I think he's like top 10 is what he said. I mean, I'm not mad at that now. Now, they had him at, 30-ish
No, yeah. That
at the
was
beginning of the season? Well, disrespectful as hell.
super wrong. Hell yeah. Don't do that no more.
But then
Right.
let's talk about what we saw for his projection to make NIL money.
Oh, yeah, we do need to talk about that.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Okay. What's that? Well, you was telling me about the 7.4 or something like
He's
that?
projected. He's the number one NIL. He's the number one athlete in terms of NIL projection money to be made in college. I said that very badly, but out of everybody that's going to be either in college currently or going to be a freshman in college, he's slated to make the most, and it's not even close. He's number one at $7.5 million.
Damn. That's OD.
Here's the thing.
7.4.
Here's the thing, or 7.2, whatever it is.
I think it's 4.
He hadn't signed with a school.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Nah, that is crazy.
No.
Godly. Damn.
How are you projected to make that much money and we don't even know where he's going to school?
Damn. That is true. That is true.
Which I guess NIL is not necessarily like because you hoop at a school, because it's, I think anybody that plays is going to play in college. Obviously brands can reach out to guys now, but he's first by like $4 million.
Yeah.
Damn,
Arch
that
Manning
is
is
Bronny.
second.
That is Bronny. Damn. That's what's up, though. That's a lot of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going? Ohio State, UCLA, USC?
I would think. I think you made a good point last time. He'll stay in LA and go to UCLA because he'll have LA Lakers.
Yeah, them
resources.
Lakers resources. Get in there with Bron, hoop with some of them pro guys,
Right.
beating up on some of the college guys that way. You know
Exactly.
What I'm saying?
And given the fact that UCLA just gave they didn't give the game. That dude pulled up from like 40 feet out from the logo and
So did.
knocked it down.
But also, why were they not giving it to Jaquez the entire time that they went on their scoring
Yeah, he
drought?
went on
I
a crazy
still don't
run.
understand, but whatever.
Went away from him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was
They
going
didn't
crazy.
score. They didn't score for like 8 minutes, and they were down 8, and he went on a 9-0 run by him. Well, he went on a 6-0 run, and then Amari
Jaquez?
Bailey.
Jaquez went on a 9-0 run by himself
Yeah,
to bring them back within 1 point.
Damn.
And that's when
I was
I
kinda in and out
looked
of
at
the
Clay.
game.
I looked at Clay and I literally was like, why has he not been getting the ball this entire time?
Yeah, I know they started going away from him late because, like you said, Amari was kind of starting to pull up a little bit.
Yeah.
I did peep that later in the game, but
Yeah, he played well.
yeah, he hooped though. He did.
He did. Okay, let's talk about this, Lainey. Since you are a female,
Yeah,
I know we're getting late, but this is 3 back-to-back. What are your thoughts on Caitlin Clark? I just got here, so I don't know if y'all talked about her already. What do you think about the 40-point triple-double from Caitlin Clark? And she's averaging 27, 7, and 8 on 43% field goal percentage.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then Noah asked for the top 3 women's players in the college basketball tournament on the women's side.
I think
Go ahead, Lane. Take us out with this.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, it's obviously phenomenal. Caitlin Clark is playing out of her mind right now.
Well, I don't know, Lainey. She's been doing this all year.
But that's what I mean. Like, this season, right now, in this point in her career, she's playing out of her mind. I don't mean, like, just right now in the NCAA tournament.
Female Steph, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly. Like,
Yeah.
she can drop you off. She can do whatever she wants, whenever she wants to.
Like the amount of space between this desk and this desk.
Yes.
If you
That's all
if
she
you give her
needs.
that much, that's it.
That's all she needs.
I know. I was watching when y'all told me to turn it on. She was pulling.
She had on the first, Clay, correct me if I'm wrong, while we were watching the game, the first 32 points, she had assisted or scored on all of their first 32 points.
I want to say it was 30 plus for sure, but I want to say it was 36 or like 38.
Maybe.
Like, and
Assisted
the
on
crazy thing-
or scored.
the
It's
crazy
crazy
thing
as
about
hell,
it
I
is
ain't gonna lie.
because Lainey made the point. Louisville got off to a 7-0 run. They called a timeout real quick. Haley Van Lith obviously is, she's a national talent. Everybody knows her.
Right.
That's who they talk about. That's who they talked about all night. And she's, pumping it up like, this is my court, da-da-da-da-da-da, talking trash. Coach met her out on the floor and was like, I love the energy, but, like,
Yeah,
we got to keep
relax.
it down.
Yeah.
They came out to timeout. Caitlin Clark had 11 straight.
11
It was 11 to
straight.
7.
I literally
Don't
looked at
stop
Clay
playing
when Haley Van List's coach, when the Louisville coach met her at half court, I was like, oh, it's over. They've got her mentally right where they want her. They've got Haley right where they want her. Because Caitlin's going to come out and just start busting heads, and they're not going to be able to do nothing with her.
She did.
Yeah.
Now, y'all told me to turn the game on. I'm going to be real. Of course, I've seen her. I've seen the highlights. But, the highlight coach is just so bad right now. I
Right.
just be like, damn, she going crazy. And I ain't pay attention. Watching the full, majority of that game, seeing how she's setting that up. Female Steph, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
IQ is
Range
crazy.
is crazy.
Range is crazy.
IQ is crazy. Dime's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Jerks up by jerks up by 140. She is OD.
Yeah.
Yes.
She can shoot from anywhere, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She got it though, for sure.
Yeah, I disagree with Kobe in the chat. He says Paige Becker's over Caitlin Clark. Still not gonna lie, because of the fact that Paige can facilitate. I think a little bit better in, maybe off the screen.
Can she shoot it as well?
No.
She can't shoot it as well. I'm gonna be real.
Not at all.
Oh, girl, man, she really got the green. Green animation.
Let me give you a stat. If you don't remember it, and maybe you do, they gave a stat in the game, just that they played against Louisville, from 25 feet out or more, she's shooting 53%.
GG's, what are we talking about? That is what, bro? Come on,
She's on a different level.
that's so crazy. God damn.
And so truly, even
Wild.
though we're SEC folks over
wild,
here,
bro.
I would definitely love to see Iowa beat South Carolina. I think it's going to be a great game. I do think she's going to be guarded the hardest she's been
I'ma watch
guarded all
it.
year long. So I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be a really good
Dawn gonna throw
matchup
everything
for
at her.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Dawn's going to throw every single thing she can possibly throw at her,
Make somebody else beat
1,000%.
us. We gonna double you and
Yes.
have somebody in the gap.
Yes, for
Have to
sure.
Skip it. You can skip it. They can't shoot though. Good luck.
But the thing that's kind of wild
Good
about
luck.
Iowa too is so when she assisted or scored the first 38 buckets or 38 points, excuse me, that means that she's dishing to people who can also make shots. So she can make shots, but she's dishing and getting the ball to people on her team who can
They can
also
shoot a little
shoot it.
bit.
They
Yes.
can, yeah.
Okay, that helps.
I will say though, the shots they're getting, it's about from me to you in terms of space. That's all you need to get a shot off in college.
Right.
Basically shoot around. But Lainey thinks it's going to be a good matchup. I think Caitlin Clark, I think she could probably go have 25, 30, 35, 40. But the size of South Carolina, they have a girl at 6'7".
I know.
And then you have Aaliyah Boston. And then you have Zaya Cook. Then you have Bree Bill.
Yeah, they've
Then you have all like the depth. Those Iowa girls. Number one, if their center gets in foul trouble, it's over with. To me, it's over with because she got in foul
Iowa
trouble.
center.
Yes, because she fouled out and Louisville made it a game. She fouled out with like 4 minutes left.
Yep, for sure.
And it was an 8-point game with like 2.5 left.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 11. Whatever. My math is not very good, but yeah. So
no, she showed. Yeah, I remember that. She showed fouled out, and it got close for a little bit. It started to seem like they was gonna make a push, but she's just super poised, bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
She's different.
It's tough to beat that.
She's different for sure.
It's tough to beat that. Well, so thank you guys for.
Stuff. You're good.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We got off to kind of a slow start, but we're back. We'll be consistent. Obviously, once NCAA tournament's over with, we'll have the NBA to talk about, which is kind of something that we talk about all the time anyway, being in basketball. But so y'all stay active. I guess maybe next Wednesday.
Yeah, we back to it. Next Wednesday, we'll be right back.
We'll be back with a lot. It'll probably just be NBA only. When's the national championship? Monday? Monday? I think.
Yes.
Anyway.
Just say who you want to win, and then they'll probably lose.
Right.
Our luck. Golly. But, yeah, thank y'all for watching, man. I know this is a late one, too. We're working on our schedules and, trying to get everything sorted and figured out. But we will be consistent, and we will be back next Wednesday. So look forward to it. Anywhere between like 8:30, 10:30. You know what I'm saying? We
hell, maybe midnight at one point.
Midnight.
I mean, you never
know.
know.
What I'm saying? Adult swim vibe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank y'all for being here, man. Seriously, we appreciate it.
That's all.
GG's, G. We free Laney.
Yeah.
We did do that.
Come on. We'll see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Peace. Wings. We out.